What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody had a great trading week last week. Coming back to you guys again for another market breakdown. So, of course, I'm doing this video a little bit earlier than normal because I know we typically do our Sunday night market breakdowns at 8 p.m. Pacific time. But I wanted to do a little bit early today because my wife and a group of friends of ours are going to go see the new Deadpool movie. So if you guys already seen it, it looks dope. I'm super excited to be able to watch it. So I wanted to do this breakdown a little bit earlier, kind of give you guys kind of a recap also of last week as well. So let me get everything set up on my end here. Make sure we're solid. There we go. It's been a crazy week this week with in the charts. Some all-time highs have been made with, of course, US 30, I believe, and gold. So just crazy movement. So let me see. Appreciate you guys popping on. Definitely show some love in the chat. All right, so just want to go through a little recap with you guys. As you guys know, I've been, of course, trading my 50K Top Step challenge. So last week, rather, I hit a solid trade. I literally exceeded my profit that I needed to pass the challenge. And then, of course, as the week went on, ended up just taking loss after loss. And I ended up Friday during NFP literally went in the opposite direction and blew my account. So just so you guys can kind of see kind of what trades I went through. So I'll wait for it to load real quick. So as you guys see here, which was really weird too, because what was this? This was Sunday, or actually Monday. So Monday, for whatever reason, this particular gold futures chart, it ended up like splitting. So if you guys see here, it went from here all the way to up here. So I don't know, that was just really weird. But nonetheless, of course, I think this was the trade, like literally right Monday morning, boom. I think that's the trade. This is the trade right here that I actually took that profit on. So, which I could probably look back here. If I log back into my, actually it won't, I don't think it'll be able to show it. Yeah, I won't be able to show it because I actually renewed my new challenge. So I don't know why it's not working right now, but anyways, so yeah, I won't be able to show you, but I did have, I think I got like $3,200, something like that. So, but this was one of the trades I took that Monday, and then of course up here, I believe I ended up taking a loss, I think, or I took a little bit of profit. And then, of course, as you see here, I think I got stopped out. And then I got stopped out here as well. And then, of course, this was the last trade. This was on Friday. So again, this is on the hourly time frame. So of course, I trade on the 15 typically. So as you can see, I thought it was going to continue to dump and then tap into this area right here of 24.79, which of course it didn't. It did the complete opposite. It literally shot up and then tapped into an all-time high of 25.22. So, which is crazy because I literally said a week ago or something like that we would actually hit 2,500. Like I literally called it. So, but to be honest with you, this wasn't the real move right here. Like it looks like it is because look at that solid bullish candle. But to be honest with you, the real move was right here at 10 o'clock. So look at this huge dump. So because this is futures, so of course you have ticks. So you can literally rate this. So literally from here all the way down to here, there was literally 64 ticks. Like that's crazy. That's a lot. So like that would have been the move to take right here. Like honestly, if I would have took this move right here, and of course I was only trading one contract. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to these futures terms. So I only traded one contract, and it literally would have came down here. I would have made all my money back because I was already in drawdown on my account. But I mean, I would have made it all back. So plus some. So, but you know, we can't dwell on our losses. We just got to keep moving forward. So, with that said, let's take a look at news. So let me bring that up. All right, so we already closed the first week of August. So now we're going into the second week of August. So as we see here from the 5th to the 9th. So let's see what we got for Monday. Monday, not too much. ISM services, so nothing really there. Tuesday, trade balance. So I don't think anything's going to move the market for that. Wednesday, no, I don't see much happening for that. So halfway through the week, nothing. Thursday, unemployment claims. I mean, we have that pretty much every week. So not too worried about that. And then Friday, unemployment rate. That's for CAD. So nothing, no news for the week. So that's pretty much a good thing. You know, we don't have to worry about news too much, so we can actually look for some solid entries. Let me share this. So just so you guys see, so again, Monday, nothing there, just ISM services. Tuesday, August 6th, nothing for USD really, so trade balance. GDT price index, that's for NZD. RCM, tip economic optimism, so nothing really there. And that's all before market open anyways. Wednesday, consumer credits, so nothing really. Unless I really see a red folder, I'm not going to be too worried about it. So Thursday, we have some USD folders, but other than unemployment claims, again, that's pre-market open. So nothing really for news, guys. So we don't have to really worry about that too much. And then, all right, let's take a look at gold. So for this video, I'm just going to do gold futures because that's honestly what I'm primarily trying to focus on. Of course, there's other traders out there that are, will break down more US 30, stuff like that. But for you guys, if you guys want a pair broken down for you, like just in my opinion and what my perspective is, just go ahead and put it in the chat. And we can always look at it together and break it down. Or even on the next live, I can break it down for you guys. So, all right, so let's get into it for gold futures. Let's see what this week could possibly give us. So let me clear this out. So as you guys see, this is on the weekly. So of course, for the most part, we were in a consolidation, even though of course we could take trades and get profit in a consolidation. So of course, especially on the lower time frame. But as we see here, it actually kind of broke out of that that consolidation. So where's my rectangle? Okay. So if you see right here, this was our consolidation right here. So on the higher time frame. So we literally broke out of it. So of course it was this candle got higher than this one. So and this one, obviously previous candle. So we literally blew through this. So again, just looking at this, because remember we look at the higher time frame for trend. So remember, look at trend. So what direction is the market moving? So it's still going up. So even if I were to pull this all the way over here, it hasn't broke. So I could literally move it to here. But you want to touch 3 points, ideally. So of course I could even put this right here. So even though we had a break here, but for the most part it's been literally straight up. So, but because this is going too far back, it's like 2023, we want to focus on the most recent. So, right here. So it's still bullish. So again, that's exactly where we're going to put down for our top-down analysis. So right here, weekly, yes, on caps. All right, so weekly is bullish. So we see that, right? So this could very well continue to keep pushing up, or we could have a huge dump. So we could have a break of structure. So remember, I told you guys about break of structure, right? So if we take our trend line, if it ends up breaking this support level right here, so this is a support level. So if it breaks this, make this a different color. Yeah, so if it breaks this level right here, we're going to look for a break of structure. So we could continue to push back down. So, but as of right now, we're very much bullish. So, because of course here, you got to understand this candle right here closed up here. So it pushed all the way up here, pushed back down, so we had a pullback, and it literally closed at 24.71. So could very well be, even with the contracts that went in on Friday, they could push this back up to fill this candle, and we can continue higher. So we just have to watch what that looks like. So of course, let's go down to the daily, because of course this is where we do our key levels and mark up our support and resistance. So I'm going to remove this. We already know our weekly is bullish. So let's look at this. So with here, this chart's kind of weird. I don't know why there's kind of gaps in here. So, but nonetheless, so this was, 26th. So this is where we were for the daily. So according to, so even though, like, see, if you look at here, we're still bullish. So because we came up, we pulled back, and we came back up, and we ended higher than here. So of course it got up to this point, and then came back down and closed right here, 24.70. So according to this, we're still bullish. So daily is bullish. So again, let's mark up our key areas. So of course here, we're going to see our horizontal ray. So of course right here, that's where it hit before. And then of course right here, it tapped into this area here. And of course we have a support area right here. So we can actually do another support area down here. Cool. So we may have created a new zone, or it could very well, it came up here and it could very well tap right back into this area here. So this is going to be our major support, or sorry, resistance. Sorry, you guys didn't get to see this. There you go. So major resistance at 25.20. So now I'm going to change this 25.20. Boom. So major resistance at 25.20, and this is going to be our major support. Yeah, well, actually, this is our major support. The major support is at, let's say, 2300. There you go, 2300. And then we have a major support level. Actually, I'm going to do this because it kind of makes it easier. So this is going to be daily major resistance. So this is a daily. So daily major support. All right. So I'm going to leave these two lines here because, of course, these are areas that it could tap back into. So let's go down to the 4 hour. So as you guys can see here, with these can actually be our minor. So 4 hour minor. Yeah, minor supports. Minor supports at, see, 2450. Try to have more round numbers. 2450, and then here. Four-hour minor support at 2350. Cool. I like it. And then we could probably put one more here. Yeah, this would actually right here. This would actually be a 4-hour minor resistance at 24.90. Alright, so there we go. So of course we're looking for areas where price has hit before. So of course, as you see here, even on the daily, it's hit in these areas multiple times. It's come down, tapped into this multiple times, came back up, pulled back down into this area, it came back up, tapped into here, came back into this zone, pulled up a little bit, boom, tapped back into this zone again. Came back up, boom, tapped back into it again. Came all the way back up here, boom, came back down, tapped into this area. So, like I said, even though we have an all-time high here, that could very well be the case here as well, is we could come right back down into here, boom, because it's a pattern. So if you kind of see this, just so you have a visual, you can take a path here and do this. So of course it came up, came back down, came back up, tapped back into this area, came up, came back down, tapped here, came back down, came back up here, tapped right back down into this area, boom, came back up here. So if you see that, we had a lot of higher high, higher low, and then higher high, higher high. So our higher low, higher high. So if you see that. So of course, we had a little bit of an angle down. So if you see this kind of trend line. So we had kind of a trend down. And then the trend line went right back up. If you see that. So if I remove this, so it came down a little bit and then came back up. So of course, higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, came back down a little bit, higher high. So we just have to see where it's going to go. So, but as of right now, again, even the 4-hour is still bullish. So we'll put that. So usually, like I said, when we see two of the higher time frames the same, more likely it's going to continue in that trend, unless, like I said, unless a break of structure happens. So, but until then, we're going to more than likely continue to look for buys unless something changes this week. So that's kind of my take on gold futures, guys, for this week. So like I said, we had a huge week as far as hitting all-time highs. Again, we hit into like 25.20, I think it was the highest. So which is crazy because again, it's never hit this high before. So again, it's an all-time high. So we can even look on the 1 hour here. So if you're looking for any type of entries, of course you can see here we had a huge dump. So right here, this was Friday, obviously. So right after NFP, it was right here, and then 10 o'clock, boom, it just dropped. So again, we could come up here to fill this. So this whole rectangle right here, fill this whole space. right here. So we could very well come back up and take up all these cells and fill this gap and then continue higher. Or we could tap into here, into our resistance, and it'll actually pull back down before it goes back up. So in the beginning, we may see some areas for buys and then possible sells, because it may tap back into this 4-hour minor resistance. So, but we just have to see. So, but that's it, guys. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, this breakdown. If you guys have any questions or anything, please leave a comment down below. Stay tuned for the next video for our Sunday night market breakdown. I know I got to do a couple videos here as well. I want to do some things on, of course, Forex versus futures trading. Why do you want to continue to do or get into trading, or why you should get into trading, especially right now as we're slowly, if we don't realize it, we're going slowly into a recession. So of course, now is the time to invest in something, whether it's crypto, trading, stocks, stuff like that. Any type of investment to where you can actually make money. So, because if something happens, God forbid, you lose your job, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and we have something on the back end. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and have a great trading week, guys. Peace.